welcome to Angel Whispers. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have a choose a ring reading, and this is Will You Get Married? This is requested to me by Saint himself and the Archangels, Saint Michael, Saint Gabriel, Saint Jodiel, Saint Haniel, and Saint Samuel, the Archangels, because during this period, a lot of people will be involved either with breakup, proposals, and so forth. And this is the reason why this reading is very important, so you'll be aware what is to come and be prepared for it. And the angels say the reason why there's also breakups that's going to happen, because during this time, remember what I always told, in 2022 we are being directed on towards the right path, right? So mostly in 2022 we will be directed on to where we should be. And if you're aware that you're dealing with somebody that's not meant for you, then what will happen in your connection is that it will fall apart. Okay? And the angels say also this reading is for those people that can be, wanting to know the answer if ever they will be given a chance with regards to, let's say, marriage again. Especially if you guys have this traumatic experience with regards to marriage life, and you're just here for curiosity, that can be as well. Now, if the case situation is that you tackle on this reading, even though it's not 2022 anymore, it's okay, guys. Maybe you tackle onto it for a reason. Alright? So that's it, they say. Okay, they also want to tell you guys that don't take the breakup as something that's too negative. Maybe it's meant to happen for a certain reason, they say to me. You may not know the answer right now, but in the future you will. Okay? And it's for the best for both parties, they told me. Okay? That's it, they say. So anyway, we got 8 choices here. Number 1 is a ring without any design. Number 2 is a ruby ring. Number 3 is Nonagon ring. Number 4 is diamond ring. Number 5 is violet ring. Number 6 is the bronze crown. Number 7 is the heart crown. Number 8 is the double layer ring. Choose wisely, don't base it on your ego, or else it may not resonate. Let the ring call on to you, but if no ring is resonating or calling on to you, don't force yourself. Maybe during this period is not the time for you to hear or encounter this reading. Okay, that's it, they say. So anyway, just pause the video if you're not yet ready, and I'll proceed now with number 1. Hi guys, for those who chose number 1, which is the ring without design, here is your reading. Okay, so anyway, let's see if you will get married or not. And by the way, I actually sent this song and I will read it later. Alright, now anyway, let's begin on with your reading. So, if majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you will get married. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So, let's see. Angels and guides, please provide hoops. Sorry about that. So, we may be able to know if number 1 will be able to get married. I feel like sooner or later. I don't know why. Maybe it's a rush marriage. Honestly, it's unplanned even. I feel like whomever that you're going to deal with, it's not somebody that you really like, somebody that doesn't resonate with you at all. And it's kind of like a breakup makeup story, but you still find each other. Okay, like it's meant to be, and you don't understand why. I feel like it's kind of like a definition of opposite attracts each other, but you guys actually can make it through, to be honest with you, if you guys just work it out together and make sure that you're learning the lessons, because if you don't learn the lessons, then your connection will fall apart. They're not saying that your connection is bad exactly, but I really feel like both of you really need to learn how to cooperate with each other. Okay, so should I count or should I read? Okay, they asked me to count, so definitely majority is in upright, because of the reason that we only have 2 in reverse. Okay, and the rest is upright, but we will count how many is upright here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 in upright. But I'm kind of sensing like 8 is more on like the karmic partnership, but we will figure it out, alright? So let's see what we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so may be able to understand. I really feel like this person really doesn't resonate with you. It keeps on repeating in my head. And I feel like you could be annoyed with whomever this is because this is a backstabber person. And I really feel here as well like you're not the one who's in love with them, honestly. They could be the one whom proposed to you or forced you to date them, be with them. And that's the reason why you don't resonate with them, because of the reason that they have feelings for you but you don't feel the same way. Okay, I feel this person is aware that you don't like them. Okay, so let's see. We got a yes and answer, by the way. So anyway, here is your card. Let's see why we got a yes. So as I told you, it can be something that has the potential to be actually a karmic connection. But it will only happen if you guys are not being cooperative with each other. And there's also a potential that this will break apart. As you can see, yes, you will get married in a church, or it can be in a court, whatever you believe in, guys. Okay, and you guys will not begin first as friends, like it's a rush relationship. And that's the reason why maybe when you guys are together, you realize that you guys are not really compatible to each other. And I feel here as well like money is kind of like an issue because it's moving so slowly. So I feel like with the news here, so maybe one got pregnant earlier on, and that is the news. That's why can be this connection is forced marriage because of the accidental pregnancy that can be. So yes, there will be a kid involved here. And I feel, guys, that there's no third party situation here. Like you're just focused on the child, which is a good thing. But yet with the Hermit in reverse, as I told you, you know, you guys lack this deep knowing about each other. Like it doesn't start with friends. Maybe just one night stand and that's it. You don't know each other that much, and that's the reason why can be this connection has fall apart. So I feel like there's really a makeup story here. Okay, and with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel here as well like you're better off without this person. Like you will have more money without whomever this is, because whomever that you're going to marry, number one, this is somebody that's not good in decision making, honestly. And that can be the reason why there's accidental pregnancy or, you know, early marriage is what I'm going to say. What I mean by early marriage is that, you know, the marriage is so early, like you don't know each other, and then, you know, you got married right away. But this is not even a passionate connection. It's not about sex only, to be honest with you. And I'm also saying here that there's also potential that this is not a karmic connection. If you guys work things out together, you will have this money, you will have this abundance. But if both of you are, you know, not resonating really, you don't cooperate with each other, then the connection will fall apart. That this will lead on to divorce. If ever that's the case situation, if none of you change, as you can see here. And suddenly my throat chakra hurts while I'm holding this card. So I feel like one in your connection can't able to express themselves, and one can be a liar as well. And that's the reason why both parties can have their throat chakra blocked because of it, okay? And maybe one cannot really express because of the reason that the other person is actually somebody that's really cold-hearted. Some of you, there could be a potential that there can be a third party once that maybe the kid grow mature, because during that time that the kid here is a baby, you know, there's no third party, you're serious with the connection, you're focused on the baby. But as days goes by, I feel like people involved here are getting cold towards each other, and one is very dominant to the point that the other one can't actually express themselves, okay? So new beginning is in reverse, meaning that, you know, there won't be any new beginning, okay? I feel like you will have a hard time to find a job, like one of you jobless, they say to me. Maybe one of you guys are being followed by bad luck or bad karma. Let's see what we have here. So I feel like, yeah, I don't know, but I feel like it's kind of like you will regret on dealing with this person, because of the reason that maybe when you encounter whomever this is, you could be dating someone else, and then suddenly somebody just swept you off to get married with somebody new. That can be. And I feel like heaviness here in my eyes, so one of you will be grieving about it, okay? I feel like you could be the one who's really abundant before you met this person, and then suddenly it's gone when you dealt with whomever this is. And I feel like with regards to your connection, there will be some backstabbing, deceitfulness here. And I feel like with this angel of wisdom, so one of you guys will fed up with regards to the other person here. That's a backstabber. Or maybe whomever that you're dealing with, this is somebody who listens to people that are very deceitful, dishonest, disloyal even. And that could lead on to distrust, disharmony in the situation. And let's see what else. Backstabber friend is also what they say to me. And I feel that this connection is really problematic, and most of the time you get sick, and because of the reason that it's really problematic, and you are receiving downloads from heaven about the reality that, you know, if ever this will be a good partner for you, then you will be very abundant, you'll be very rich, your connection will be like the 10 of Pentacles, but it's not going towards that, like it's going towards a disaster. I feel like this is actually what you dream about and not something that's falling apart, okay? And could be what happened here. If ever you're spiritual, guys, you could be praying to be released from this burden. And that's also the main reason why what will happen next is actually can be a breakup or can be a divorce that will happen here. So that you will be healed from this connection, and really my throat chakra is hurting a lot. So this person can be somebody who actually destroyed your self-confidence. That can be. I really feel heaviness in my throat holding this card, and I'm really feeling here as well, like for some of you, okay, if ever the case situation is that your connection is abusive already, it's hurtful, and I really feel like you will be granted divorce or separation from this person, so you'll be able to heal and get back to your own 2 feet and not to deal with whomever this is. I feel like avoid karmic patterns, so this may not be repetitive in your life. So karma will hit whomever is a negative person here, as you can see with this unjust. So one is not being treated well, and whomever that is that's not treated well, this person will have somebody new. With this 2 of Cups here, once that he or she is released from this person that's the angels say dishonest here, and I feel like upon releasing from negative people, you will have this 6 of Wands energy for those that is abuse in the relationship. And anyway, I know that this reading is confusing, okay, but I would say, like, if you're not being treated well in this relationship, then for sure there will be a divorce. Like, God will really grant your prayer. It's okay. It's okay as long as you will be removed from this person. So anyway, let's see what we have here with the stones. I feel like you don't vibe together really, whoever this is. So yeah, you're going to be sad here in this relationship, like you're not feeling loved as well. But I feel like you're somebody's really abundant before this person came to your life. Like you are successful, you are rich, okay, you're inspired, whatever. But look at that, okay, there will be divine intervention here. Some of you may get married in a church, or it's going to be a formal setting. So we got a message here. And then you also got the Angel of Wisdom. Not the Angel of Wisdom. We have the Angel of Wisdom here, I believe. Yeah, we have. And we also have the Owl here. So it just means that, yeah, you will become wiser in the future because you encounter this kind of connection. I feel like it's going to be traumatic for you, but at the same time, it will make you somebody that's really practical and more wiser in the end. I feel like you will learn a lot of lessons from this relationship. Okay. So, I feel like some of you really want to divorce if ever this will be the case situation. Anyway, let's see what we have here with the song. So, we got You Are My Everything by Calloway. So, what we have here is this. There are sounds from a symphony, trickily fill the air. You're not there, my world is feeling blue. But you know that lover's like an ocean overflowing. I will send you kiss each time you walk the shore. You're my everything, so each day I love you just a little more. Okay, really forgive. I can hardly speak really. So I have a feeling here, guys, because I don't know if you believe in this belief wherein if ever you got married near the ocean, your love life or your marriage life will be, always dramatic. So I feel this is the same here with the reading, like your connection is very dramatic. Because with regards to the ocean overflowing, it's kinda like reminds me of those things, okay? But I feel like whomever's in love with you, it's your person, okay, whomever you will get married with, but you're not really interested in them. And as I told you, it may lead on to breakup because as you can see here, it says you're not there, my world is feeling blue. So I really feel like when you guys broke apart, this will happen, okay? Your person will be receiving symphony signs about you because we see it here in this area. And then you're not there, so you will end up in separation, and this person that you're dealing with will be lonely without you. I feel like this person will only realize your worth when you're gone, honestly. And I feel like most of you, number one, you don't really want to get married with this kind of person. So if you don't want this to happen, guys, I would say, remember to actually begin first as friends. Know the person first before you actually say yes with regards to marriage, and avoid one night stand. So this may not happen, okay? Anyway, I don't know if you guys already encountered this one, but in case situation, if this already happened to you, number one, you will tackle on what's the karma of whomever is a deceitful one in this connection, okay? Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So may be able to know what's the karma of the person of number one, or for that person who's deceitful in their relationship. Almost forgot actually to tackle on about your future spouse, since we got a yes and answer. And just do that after I actually show your karma reading. I feel like for some of you it's really meant to happen, because I feel like you will be able to use this experience in your future, okay? Just be prepared if that's okay situation, alright? And yeah, whomever this is that's deceitful in the connection, they will also get betrayed, as you can see here, and they will be forced to leave. Maybe leave the house. If ever the case situation is that it's their family that's deceitful against you, okay, and your person's the one who's following or going in with the flow of that deceitful family, then what will happen to them in their end is that they will be forced to leave that family because of the deceitfulness there. And I feel like they will not have a time for rest or contemplation. So justice will be served here. If ever there will be a case against both of you, I feel like you will win. If ever there needs to be a divorce, I think that you will get it with this. I feel like whomever this is, number one, they have evil entity within, or they have this evilness vibe in them, and that's the reason why you will get your justice, because I feel here that the court will see that you are a good person. So I feel here as well, like if ever they will fall in love with somebody, that will be someone that they're going to be attracted physically or passionate purpose only. And that person that they will admire, they will begin first as friends, but there will be a third party. Like a lot of people will be in love with whomever this is, as you can see. And there's always been third party problem here as the karma. And this one, I feel like they will be forced on not to focus on you, because your life will be a disaster here, very dramatic. And I feel here as well, like the person that they will love, there will be always argument, fighting with whomever this is that holds their heart dearly. So they will be misjudged by somebody. And I feel like if ever they have a court case with someone else and not to you, I feel like they will not be heard. Even in your court case, if ever you guys had, and they will lose money because of it. Okay, and they will have a lot of bad luck that's going to happen. They're not going to be stable with regards to their coins. I feel like it's because of the reason that they will be the reason why you will have less amount of money. Because as you can see in your reading, like before you met them, you're very abundant, okay? And you're better off without them, to be honest with you. And when they came to your life, that is when you have issues with regards to your abundance, right? Now, anyway, since you guys will get married, we will tackle on to whomever is your future spouse, alright? I almost forgot to prepare this. I almost forgot to pull even. So anyway, let's see about your future spouse. Number one, angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we be able to know who is the future spouse of number one. I feel like for some of you too may resonate as well. But feel free to watch number 2 if you just felt drawn to, guys, because I don't know what number 2 is, okay? I haven't tackled on to it. I just sensed that some of you it may resonate. Anyway, so here is about your person. So I'm sensing here as well, like with regards to the mountain, I feel here that there's a lot of obstacles that you guys will need to overcome in your connection. And it's kind of like a twin flame journey. The angels say that's really uneasy. The angels told me. And with regards to this one, so some of you, this person might get their virginity or accidental, intercourse can be, okay? And I feel like you're not really comfortable with them because of the reason that they're the one who got this one and you don't like it, okay? And you could be young when you dealt with them. It's really unexpected marriage, the angels say to me. And with this one, so as I told you, there's going to be deceitfulness behind the scenes. I felt drawn to, just watch this and read this intuitively, guys, okay? So they are somebody sneaky behind the scenes, like you're not knowing what they're after. That's why I kind of sense that one is very toxic and somebody that's really dishonest to you. Okay, I feel like you're really opposite. You could be the one who's actually authentic and not whomever this is. And whomever they are, they don't know themselves. They're not a light worker, the angels say to me, because they are someone of the dark, they say. Somebody who argues with you, or can be, they have a bad mouth, they say, like they really destroyed your self-confidence, and you have a lot of issues after you break up with this person, and some of you need to look for a counselor so that you'll be back to your own 2 feet, and some of you really need healing work after this traumatic experience. And I feel like for some of them, someone may file a court case against them because they have a bully mouth here, okay? And they can be the reason why a lot of people will be destroyed with regards to their words. I feel like they're not being authentic, and some of them may go to jail because of it as well, because they're doing something nasty here. That's it, they say. So anyway, I hope that this reading may give you some insight and send you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 2, which is the ruby ring, here is your reading. Alright, so let's see. I don't know why, but I sense what is your karma. I wonder why, but we will see. Okay, if you guys will get married. So if majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you will get married. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards, so may be able to know if number 2 will get married or not. I kind of sense toothache. There could be fighting involved in this connection. There could be physical injury, that's why my teeth ache. It's not just one teeth, honestly, and it's really hurting. So should I count or should I read? So they asked me to count how many are upright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 upright, and we also got 4 in reverse. The angels say divorce. I'm not sure if you guys are married already, okay, but I would say like you guys could be in separation with this person or divorce. But if that's not the case situation, what will happen here, yes, you will get married, but you will be in divorce with whomever this is. Because I feel like whomever that you will deal with, number 2, this is physically abusive. Let's see. Let's clarify. Alright, angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards, so may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. This help us clarify, so may be able to understand. No wonder why the angels chose a ruby ring in your reading, because it's red. It can be about fighting, war, etc. Anyway, it's my surprise, because actually ruby is more about passion, to be honest with you. But let's see what else will we have here. I feel like for some of you, okay, if this is the case situation, maybe there is a part of your life wherein you have been abusive, or someone whom hurt somebody physically, okay? Whether it's a connection or not, maybe you got involved into physical fight, and that's the reason why you have this as your karma for some of you. Okay. Now let's see. So we got a yes as an answer, even though we kind of like a maybe here. It just means like yes, you will get married, but you will be in divorce with this person, because I feel like what's going to happen here is that the one that you will date or marry will be someone that's very dominant here, to the point that you can't actually express yourself here. And I feel like there will be a kid involved here. That's why your connection will push forward into marriage. And for some of you, it may take some time before you actually leave a connection, especially if you guys have kids together. I feel like for some of you, you will pray to the divine to actually have a divorce or to run away from this person, and the divine will surely grant it for you. And the next one that we have is this one. So I feel like despite of you getting hurt a lot by this person, I feel like the divine will actually try to make you healthy, so that you'll be able to escape this person. And I feel like for some of you, your connection will be very toxic, and it's not going to be that abundant with regards to money. To be honest with you, you're not going to be, I feel like one of you guys is not appreciative of the other person, and that's why the other one is very grumpy, because whomever that is, I feel this person is a liar. Okay, this person always see the luck instead of the blessings itself. And I'm sensing like you're somebody who's honest to whomever this is, honestly. And I feel like for some of you, one may resonate as well. But I feel like for two, it's more kind of like physical hurt. And suddenly there's dogs barking, so can be there's really a lot of arguments in your relationship. And again, my teeth hurts. Interesting. So as I told you, there will be a breakup that will happen here. Okay, and I feel like you will be always been crying in this relationship. And I feel like with regards to work situation, I think that you will be lucky with regards to work, like you will have a stable job. And whatever work that you have, guys, that is what the angels say you're doing good at it. Okay, can I express? My gosh, maybe because of the reason that you're not actually telling everyone about the problem at home, that you have this partner that's not actually good for you. And I feel like even though their connection is so toxic, you're forced to focus on it. Okay, so for some time or a long period of time, you will stay there, and that connection can be, the shortest is 3 years. That can be, okay? Anyway, for some of you, 5 years as well. And the next thing that we have is this one. So, I feel here as well, like, you will choose somebody else, someone new. You will try to find that true love that you really seek for, because whomever that you will marry, this is somebody that's not there for you whenever you need help, and not a caring person at all. This person is very argumentative. That's why until now there's a lot of dogs barking outside, even though I'm filming this at night. Okay, and I already closed the window so that you may not hear that much with regards to the dogs barking outside. And it's my neighbor's dogs, by the way. Anyway, this is the next card that we have. So I feel like you will have a second chance with regards to finding true love, because of the reason that you've gone through a lot with whomever that you will get married with, and whomever that you will have one day. This could be an earth sign, somebody that's really abundant. I feel like a wise teacher for some of you, or it can be they're influential. And I feel like they're doing well with their work. They could have a business even that will grow with a chariot here. And I feel like you will be a best match together. Like that, it doesn't to happen that you guys will meet, okay, after this war, toxic connection with your, the angels say for some of you ex, so maybe you're here, you're already divorced this person already. I feel like if ever there will be a court case, I think guys that you will win it, okay, because of the argument at the court. Like the lawyers will figure out that whomever that you're dealing with is really a toxic person here. But with this Two of Pentacles, I think that because you will get involved in a court case, I feel like you have to invest with regards to that, with the money concerns here. So that's also the reason why you're lucky with regards to your work, because I feel like the divine is asking you to actually save some money so you will get divorced with this wrong person. But yet with the Ten of Cups, I feel guys, for some of you, you may actually remarry one day with this Ten of Cups. It's somebody else that's really fulfilling with regards to emotions, and I can hardly express here. So I feel like once that you meet the right person, I think that you will not be that expressive in social media about it. Like you will hide it from whomever your, what you call this, abusive person is, okay? And the next one that we have, the last one, alright? So I feel like guys that you will not be passionate with regards to, let's say, love life after this traumatic experience with the one that you will marry that's really abusive with you. It will take some time for you to open up your heart again, especially to the one that will come into your way, okay? To whomever that stable person is. And anyway, let's see. I feel like you will really have a crush on whomever that is, okay? That's the reason why you will force your heart to open up with regards to this person. I feel like you guys match up together. I think that you guys will try to choose another pile, because I feel like this is with regards to your first marriage. That can be, okay? Actually, you have a bad experience, alright? So there will be cautious in this connection, like there's always been shouting, arguing. I feel like it's not only physical abuse, but I feel like with regards to verbally abusive as well, with regards to your person. I feel like this is heavily a karmic relationship, and we got a yes. Yes, you will get married, but yet it will take years, they say, but there will be a divorce that will happen here because of the reason that your connection is not actually healthy for you. So let's see, since we got a yes and answer, we will tackle on who is your future spouse, okay? Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So you may be able to know who is the future spouse of those who chose number 2. I really feel strongly this is a karmic connection and this is not actually the one for you. Like, I feel like for some of you just have a karmic debt to pay, and that's why you encounter whomever this is. So make sure, guys, that you're not actually hurting people physically, okay, or verbally abusive to anyone else, because you might encounter a person like whomever you are in the past. And make sure to ask forgiveness from the Lord if ever the situation is that you don't ever meant to do that or to hurt somebody. So anyway, whoever that you're going to deal with, this is somebody that can always have a problem with regards to money because of the reason that they are a trickster here. Like, they could be very deceitful, dishonest, disloyal even for some of you. Like, they could be a brainwasher here, and that's why they're being followed by bad luck. And worst case is that they kind of point fingers. They are in this victim mentality state. Maybe that's also the reason why you guys always argue, because this person always play a victim here, even though it's their fault and not actually your fault with regards to the fight and arguments here. So you guys will have a kid together, and let's see what else we have. So we got, they are the one that's actually the leader in your connection, the dominant one, and I feel like you will be forced to follow them. And they are somebody who don't really help others, and they're not there for you whenever you need them, as you can see here. Like, they don't care about you. So they're really bad with their words. Honestly, they're not that good with regards to, let's say, creative writing, or even with regards to the speech, because of the reason, like, they have a bad attitude, or they could be using their voice in a negative way. So obviously they're not going to be a good friend, even they're not going to be helpful of others, and even to the poor. So there could be from maldita, I sense that word. So maldita means like they are someone that's not good with others, okay? Somebody that's really bad, toxic. And with this slave being here, so I feel like this is more on your energy. Like, they could be somebody who's controlling others, making people as a slave to them, okay? And they control you a lot. I feel like for some of you, they harass you, okay? And they're verbally abusive. And I feel like after this connection, you're really broken. Like, you know, you need some counseling, or to work on with your emotions or mental state even. And I feel like that's the reason why you will concentrate at work and not with this person. And even I feel like with regards to the kid, I think that you will be forced to actually care for the kid, even though you don't like to care actually, because it reminds you of whomever this person is. Maybe the kid looks like the one that's really abusive and not actually look like you. And it will be just luck if it looks like you, okay? Anyway, let's see what else we have here with the cards. So since somebody has been nasty, we'll tackle on towards your karma, alright? Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know what's the karma of the person of number 2 for hurting them physically, emotionally, and verbally too. Verbally abusive, they say. I feel like you want a future spouse reading because you don't like this person and you're not really expecting to tap into the one that you have before. So the karma that this person will have, they have to see you happy with someone new and you're just minding your business. You're not actually looking at them. Okay, so the karma that they will receive is that they will be in a stagnant energy wherein they will really feel sorry for hurting you. They will remember you definitely, because I feel like if ever they'll be in a relationship again, they're not actually sexually attracted to that person. They're not really emotionally fulfilled with whomever that they're dealing with, and they have to be there. As you can see, they have to be stuck for certain years with that person, and whomever that they will deal, this is somebody that's also a liar, as you can see, and they're not really that beautiful or handsome, to be honest with you. That's why they're not really passionate about it, okay? And their connection isn't going to work, so definitely this is just an illusion connection. Like, again, like your connection, it's going to end like divorce. Okay? And I feel like for some of them, they will be jobless and they're being followed by bad luck a lot. That's why, you know, with a beggar being there, they always have money issues. Like their blessings is blocked. They will only have blessings because they took somebody else's money or somebody else's blessings. Like they're codependent over their person for money purpose. They can't earn their own money, the angels say, because they are actually encountering a lot of bad lucks in their life. So the angels say that's it. So anyway, I hope that this reading may give you some insight. Number 2, hugs to you all and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 3, which is the Nonagon ring, here is your reading. So, let's see. Will you get married, number 3? So, let's see. If majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you will get married. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So, let's check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So, may be able to know if number 3 will get married. I feel like you've been through a lot in your life and you really wish for someone who will be there for you as your best friend. Not only that, as a lover as well. Like you really expect a lot with regards to your future spouse. And one more, they tell me. Another. So I don't know why, but I also sense like you could be sad. Hugs to you. I don't know why you're sad, guys. I hope you're fine now. Anyway, should we count or should we read? Okay, they asked me to count. Okay, I'm going to count then. How many reverse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 in reverse. How many are upright? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got a no as an answer, but we will see why will you not marry. Angels and guides, avoid karmic patterns, the angels say, so that you will get a yes an answer. So this will be just, let's say, reading for you, so you'll be able to fix this, so that next time around you will get a yes and as an answer. Okay, let's see, angels and guides. Please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. This help us clarify so may be able to understand. It could be an illusionist. It could be somebody secretive. And you don't tell the truth, the angels say. Avoid doing that, guys, okay? I feel like a breakup makeup story with your girlfriend or boyfriend, and it will not push forward towards a connection. Anyway, so this is the first card that we have. So we got a no as an answer. And I feel like you really have to fix your life, because whatever job that you will have, guys, it's not resonating with you, or it's not the best job for you, as you can see here. And I feel like you also need to feel like you've been tested a lot. That's why you encounter a lot of things in your life. But make sure that you are actually, changing for the best, because if you don't change, this will keep up. To be honest with you, like, you will always encounter a job that's not best for you or resonating, but you're really aware that you're really great with your speech, with your words, and with the money, as you're aware about that. But you don't know which job is best. Okay, I can't hardly express here. Maybe you didn't tell that to everyone, that you haven't figured it out with regards to career matters. So I feel here as well like your blessings is actually blocked here. That's why we get a no as an answer, and it's because you really need to fix your life first. And that's why you could be somebody who has bad luck with regards to love life, because I feel here as well like you're really divinely guided to actually focus on your career and not actually in love life. And that's the reason why with regards to your work situation, I think that your life goes with regards to work. Like, you don't have much time for rest, not even having a time for a date. I feel like it's also the reason why maybe if ever you will have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you will not have much time with regards to that person, and that's the reason why your connection will break apart. Okay, and I feel here as well like you will not look after a connection because you will be very busy at work. And I'm feeling with this one in reverse. So yeah, you will really feel imbalanced with regards to career. And that's also the reason like you will lose your passion with regards to love life. And let's see what else we have here. Again, a lot of injustice here with regards to your cards. I'm sensing here as well like you really need to figure out why is it your blessings are blocked. Because there's something that you're doing that's actually unjust here, and that's also the reason why the blessings is being blocked from you. And I feel like you guys could have a crush on somebody and you try to make an effort with regards to it, but yet look at that, you will not be able to marry whomever that is. And let's see what else. So yeah, as I told you, will not marry whomever that is. You will have the money because of course you will be busy at work, as you can see here, but you're really sad that you will not have a partner, because I feel like whomever that you like doesn't, I feel like you will not marry this person. And suddenly my teeth ache, I don't know why. Maybe you need also to take good care of yourself, because I feel here as well like you will have a job that will make you stable, honestly, but you're not happy emotionally. And I feel like you really need to take good care of your teeth. For some of you, number 3, because suddenly my teeth ache. Maybe you forgot yourself as well. So make sure that you are actually taking good care of yourself even though you're busy at your work. Okay? And some of you will be single, as you can see here with the 9 of Pentacles, but you are, happy with regards to your finances. And I'm sensing with this one, so I really feel like you're lucky with regards to having friends, to be honest with you. And I really feel like the divine is really asking you to break from a cycle of negativity. So you will be having a future spouse, because the angels say they cannot give you a future spouse if you keep on holding on towards this toxicity that you may have. I feel like you do have a quality that's not actually likable for a future spouse, the angels say. That's also the reason why you're not being lucky with regards to it, okay? Because I'm sensing here with this one. So I feel like the reason why you could be, I feel like brainwashed is also what I sense. So I think that for some of you, we just need to release from somebody that's not actually good for you, somebody that keeps you stuck, or maybe you're a yes person towards whomever this is, and that's the reason why until now you could be single, because somebody here is stopping you from getting married. That can be, or that person could have toxic energy. That's why, people that you are in a relationship with, they realize that, that person is not good, and they will freak out and they will just leave you, and they will not get married to you because they could be afraid of whomever that is, or maybe that person realized that you're being controlled and manipulated by somebody and they don't actually like it. And anyway, some of you could have a bad attitude. That's the reason why you're not actually likable with regards to people. Anyway, let's see what we have here with your stones. Actually, I feel like my throat chakra is hurting, guys. So for some of you, you could be using your words in a negative way, because whenever a throat chakra is blocked, the reason for that can be, you're using your words in a negative way, or can be you are lying, you're deceitful. So avoid doing that. Okay, because as I see in your reading, you're really gifted with regards to, let's say, communication skill, but you will lose it if ever you keep on doing that negativity. So make sure that you are releasing yourself from that. So with regards to this one, so I feel like the reason why you will be single, because of the reason that you haven't unlocked your heart. Okay, you need to be more loving. In the angel says, yes, you will be single, as you can see with the one here. So we got a yes, and we also got cautious. So I feel here as well, like for some of you there will be proposal. You will propose. I feel like most of you can be a boy. Okay, you will try to actually propose, but yet that person will be cautious of you. That's why instead of getting yes, you will get a no as an answer, and I feel like you will cry about it. You will cry because you're not emotionally fulfilled. Yes, you have a job, but you want somebody by your side. And the angels say you will only have a partner if you change, or if you release yourself from toxic people. So that's why the angels say, be cautious on the people around you. If ever someone is controlling you, or being negative, very toxic, and then make sure that you actually leave whomever that is. Okay, so it may not affect your future. So that's it for number 3, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 4, which is the diamond ring, here is your reading. So anyway, let's see. Will you get married, number 4? So if majority of the cards are in upright, it means that yes, you will get married. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's see. So the angels tell me that you have to be patient with your life and be careful with your words, according to them. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know if number 4 will get married. I feel like for some of you guys, it will just be a sexual partnership in the beginning. And I feel here as well like it will turn out to be a serious relationship. I feel like for some of you, 8 may resonate as well. And I feel like happiness here. So I feel like you will be in love with whomever this is. And also there will be somebody else as well. And I don't see that. Okay, this is really confusing because I sense 2 people in this energy here. One is somebody that you got, passion with, and another person will come. But we will see. Should I count or should I read? Okay, they asked me to count how many are reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 reverse and we got 4 in upright. So definitely we got a no as an answer. I wonder why it become a no. Maybe because of the confusion, because there's two people is what I'm sensing here with you guys. But you'll figure out, okay, about the story. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards, so you may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. I'm sensing the word behind the bars. I don't know why. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards, so may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify, so may be able to understand. Thank you. I'm sensing bolt as well. Interesting. So maybe there's a mismatch, the angels say, with regards to another lover. I feel like a lot of people are attracted to you, maybe for sexual passion purpose. You wasn't able to find the true match for you, because you could be thinking like people are just after passion towards you, nothing serious, okay? But there is really somebody in your life that you really encounter that became kind of like a true love here. But let's see what we have, okay? So, yeah, I feel like it has been a repetitive cycle, like you wasn't able to experience what true love is. And I feel like you're not somebody who's really after passion. You really is looking for somebody who's not really just for sexual thing. Because I feel like you do have a lot of suitors, but yet you're not having this will power to actually wanting another connection. Because I feel here as well like you are dating, yes. I feel there is a point in your life wherein you're really active with regards to it. And I feel here as well like you are ignoring people because of the reason that you have been hurt in the past. Can be the reason is that they are actually using you for passion purpose. I feel like you also encounter a manipulative karmic energy here. And in some cases, if ever you're actually sexually active in the past, this is only for some of you, okay? Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Like maybe because you're sexually active in the past, you could gotten sick because of it, and that's why you got traumatic with regards to, let's say, finding a lover. So that's why they gave you a no as an answer. But be patient with your love life, the angels say to me. And I feel like you really have to be a runner, the angels say. And if ever you could be sensing like a person has negative intention towards you, ignore right away. Because I feel like with the wheel of fortune, I think that you're really lucky with regards to, let's say, career. At the same time, love life in terms of, let's say, attracting people, to be honest. But yet, I'm sensing here as well, like you're not really emotionally fulfilled, as you can see here. Because I'm feeling as well like you could be a soft-hearted person, you could be very submissive. I feel like you could be really pretty or handsome, and I feel like a lot of people took advantage of it. I feel like the divine wants you to be stronger so you will not be manipulated. And the angels are telling me here like also your ex likes you, to be honest. And I feel like someone wants to control you, to be honest. And let's see what else we have here. So maybe in the past you could be someone that is really poor or doesn't have anything, and maybe let's see what else we have here. So I think that that's also the reason why right now you're really sad. Like you could be encountering a partner that can be, you know, a giving person towards you, to be honest. But yet, I feel like I can hardly express myself here. I wonder why. Maybe because of the reason that you're not really meant to be for whomever this is. If this is with regards to your past person, you know, that's not that sexually attractive towards you. If this person really regrets hurting you, to be honest, I feel like you haven't moved on yet from whomever that is. Because remember that somebody hurt you here in the past, okay? And I feel like because of that reason, that can be the reason why you are having this nightmare of being in this poverty mode when you dealt with whomever this is. But the past is now behind you, the angels say. But what I want you to know is that whomever is your past person, they're still attracted to you. And my throat suddenly hurt here. So they have a throat chakra blockage, that's why I can't hardly express with this judgment in reverse here. And remember that your past person is not meant for you. That's what you need to know. And this person can be somebody who's really hard to please. Like even if you're pretty or handsome, you know, they don't care. I feel like they just want to control you, manipulate you, and that's it. Suddenly my teeth ache with this one. So maybe they hurt you physically too. To be honest, hugs to you. This is harsh. Honestly. So, the angels are telling me, like, a lot of people are using you for money. And that's the reason why you do have money issues. So make sure you're actually learning how to say no to others. Okay? Because this will just continuously will happen to you. Because I feel like you do have a potential to be rich, number 4. And first about stability. Okay? And first also about angels. Like, angel has been always been supportive of you, honestly. So, I think that you're being called on to heal the past so that you will have an opportunity towards this 10 of Cups. Like, you know, have hope with regards to, let's say, partnership. Because if you don't have hope, then how will you get married, the angels say? Because of your fear or your anxiety issues. So that's why they're giving you a no, especially if until now you don't want to get married. Okay? Anyway, let's see what we have here with the stones. I'm still singing the song Sleeping Child, so I will just write a song after this. Alright, so we got the key here. So I think that you're really looking for that person that will actually open your heart again, because actually you're really upset with regards to your past, as you can see here. And I feel like you are someone that's really cautious with regards to love life, because you encounter a lot of deceitful energy here. And I feel like for you, you know, marriage is like, you know, not a fairy tale, but something that's just a dream, to be honest with you. And with the moon, I feel like you are introvert. You're just busy with your work, and that's it. You don't want to get involved with anyone. I feel like because of the past here, you could have really dealt with a bad person. Honestly, that's why you don't want to love again. Okay, you're afraid to be married. Anyway, since somebody has been, you know, bad to you, number 4, let's see what's your karma for hurting you. So I almost forgot your song, so I will just write down the song before I forgot, guys. Okay, alright, so I was able to write your song. So the song is Sleeping Child by Michael Learns to Rock. It says here, if all the people around the world, they had a mind like yours, we'd have no fighting and no wars. There will be lasting peace on earth. You've built your own paradise. So I feel, guys, yes, you will be alone. And with your reading, I feel there's a potential that it can be a yes if only you will open up your heart like the key here. And you may find somebody that will be giving you this 10 of Cups energy, but yet it will only happen if you manage to heal from the past. Okay? And learn from your mistake. Learn to say no. Okay? Anyway, let's see what's the karma of whomever this past person is. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know what's the karma of the person of number 4 who hurt them in the past. Past is past. Release the energy of the past, the angels say. Uy, look at that, okay? The card seems like running away, but let's see if it has a connection with this one. So yeah, speaking of running away, someone is running away because the truth has been, I feel like manifested here. Because they have been hiding the truth for some time and no one will be interested in them, to be honest. And I feel like they will try to find love, but yet they can't find any that is their soulmate. I feel like there will come a time wherein their reputation will be belittled, to be honest with you, because there will be a truth that will be exposed here and they have to run. I feel like for some of them, they can be convicted over a certain crime. That can be, and then they keep on running, they keep on hiding themselves from the police. Or they could be somebody who mess with someone, with a lot of people. There can be no police involved, but they're hiding themselves from someone. My head hurts. Someone that will file a case against them for some of you, and I'm sensing here as well, that's also the reason why they might lose interest with regards to finding a lover, because of the reason that, they keep on running and hiding because of, whatever that they have done. That's it they say to me. So anyway, I hope that this reading may give you some insight. Hugs to you and sending you all peace, love and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 5, which is the violet ring, here is your reading. So let's see if you will get married, number 5. I'm sensing a workaholic vibe and my hair stands up. Now anyway, let's see what we have here. So let's see if you will get married. If majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you will get married. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards, so we may be able to know if number 5 will get married or not. One more shuffle, they tell me. You could be an influential person and a lot of people are jealous of you, number 5. I feel like you could be in and out of a toxic relationship and you could be wondering if you have a future with whomever that you're dealing with. But unfortunately guys, I kind of feel like this is a karmic connection and this is a heavy liar vibe. And my head really hurts a lot, like you are in this roller coaster ride with whomever this is. It could be a problematic connection and that's the reason why my head hurts. So should I count or should I read? So they asked me to count how many are upright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 in upright. That's one. We also have 5 there. So how many is reverse? 1, 2, 3. So it's a yes, an answer. Okay, but I'm intrigued by number 5 because 5 is about changes and we got 5 twice. 5 upright and number 5. But let's see why. Let's clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards, so we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. So the angels are telling me that there will be a change in your life, in your future, when this connection is over. You need to realize your worth. If ever you didn't realize about it, you may ended up with this karmic connection. Don't be afraid to love again, the angels say to me. And know that, letting go of that toxic person is for the best. Also for you, mental health issue too, the angels say. So we got a yes and answer. So I think that there will be a person for you in the end after you realize your worth. Because I feel like whomever that you're dating, this could be a reason why you're not actually standing in your power with regards to, let's say, money. You're being followed by bad luck. I feel like you do have this blessing. Like you are a blessed person before, and when you encounter this person, suddenly you feel like your blessings are blocked. As you can see here, I feel like you guys can be dating now with this person, but whomever that is, I feel like this is a person that is lacking what do you call this, being a caring vibe to you. Like they have a narcissistic tendencies wherein they kind of think about themselves, and that can also be the reason why you could have money issues. They could be asking money from you, and they could have took you for granted. I feel, guys, for some of you, I really feel heaviness in my eyes, so there's really a lot of crying involved here. But I feel, guys, that some of you really not listening to the divine. Like you really is receiving some signs that you have to let them go, but you really refuse to let them go. And let's see what else. So I feel like this is also what you want to happen. Like you want a person that will be there for you, that will be caring, loving, nurturing. This is what you're longing for, but your partnership is like this with whomever that you're dealing. Like it's not a peaceful connection. And I feel like there's always been drama involved, because my eyes is really wanting to cry, honestly speaking. So I feel like it will be a yes and answer if ever you will release whomever this toxic person is, okay? And trust the divine that once you release the wrong person, there will be someone that will come in your way that is not a karmic energy. So there are two people. No wonder why we got a 5 as a number here and 5 as a yes, right? Upright cards. It just means that whomever that you will marry, there's a potential that it's a good person. Okay? But it will only happen if you remove yourself from whomever is a negative person here. Because I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's really in this forceful energy. I feel like, I don't know why, but I sense the term karmahin kasana, which means somebody's ill wishing on you, that karma may hit you. So maybe you will be the one who will have the courage to let go of whomever this toxic person is, because first of all, you're losing money because of them. Yeah, you will get tired. So you will be the one who will go away, see? You will take that leap of faith to leave this negative person because you're not being treated well there. And I feel like once that you let go of whomever this is, I don't feel like you will have a karma, because once that you release yourself, you will actually be financially stable compared to whomever you are in the past when you're still dealing with the wrong person. Because I feel like you do have a gut feeling that you need to make it happen. And I feel like you will do that secretly, to be honest with you. So that there will be changes. So that is also about changes. Okay, so there will be a change. You will let go of whomever the bad person is. And suddenly there's dogs barking. So I think that there will be a lot of argument with regards to whomever that you will leave behind. Okay, and make sure it's secret, or else there will be a lot of argument. I feel like leaving this person isn't going to be easy for you. Like, you have to be sneaky, and you have to make sure that people around you don't actually know. Because maybe, who knows, that maybe the one that you're dating has a connection with some of your friends. That can be, or some of your relatives, so might as well. I feel like you just need to let go, not to tell anyone about it. So, this is actually good cards, because I feel here as well, like if ever there will be a court case that's going to happen here, I feel like you will win the case here. Okay, so make sure that in the court case, you don't have to be in this forceful energy. Just prove to the lawyer that, or to the court, that you are a good person. And you're not someone that is like whomever this is. Okay, that's really a bad person, a toxic vibe here. And the next thing that we have is this one. So, I feel like you'll be able to walk away from whomever this is. I feel like you will change location so that you will not be manipulated by whomever this is. I feel like you know exactly your person's true colors, and I feel like you know to yourself that it's not really likable. And what more in long term, okay? If now you guys are fighting, you guys are seeing red flags already, do you think you can survive, being married with whomever that you're dealing with? So make sure you're letting go of the wrong person. Know your worth. Okay? Anyway, let's see with the stones what we have here. So for a good reading, number 5. Okay? It's not the one that you're dealing with. So let's see what we have here. So we got 22. So it's more on manifestation, okay? So I feel like once that you know whom you deserve, you will manifest someone for yourself. So whomever that you're dealing with right now, okay, that's a manipulative person. Like you're going in circles with whomever this is, and you're not resonating with them because they keep on breaking your heart or hurting your feelings, and so forth. So we got marriage. So yes, you will get married with somebody else, someone new, once that you release yourself from whomever is a toxic one. So if ever you doubt yourself that you can do it, my gosh, don't doubt yourself, to be honest with you. Okay? If ever the case situation is that you really have a hard time to remove yourself, pray to God. Okay, pray to God that, you'll be able to do it. And one day, when the time is right, angels will go towards you and ask you to actually leave the connection. Okay, because it happened to me before with my ex-husband. I'm the one who actually leave because I was told by the angels to pack my things and leave the house. So I did what they told. And remember that once that you encounter that, you have to make it happen right away. Okay, because that's the perfect timing. So anyway, since someone has been nasty to you, let's actually see what's the karma of whomever this is. Okay, angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know what's the karma of the person of number 5 for hurting them. I'm sensing the term is leading, so maybe guys you could be judging this reading. Okay, and the angels say just pay attention to your life. That's what I'm going to say. And I just hope that you may come to realization of what you deserve. So the karma that they will have, look at that, people will leave them behind. Because of the reason that they can be actually a user. They are the reason why some people lose money over them. And people will get tired of them. See, a lot of people are leaving them behind. And look at that, okay. Another reason why people are leaving them behind, because they are in this forceful energy. Okay? Because of their bad attitude. And I feel this person is really heartless. Like, they're not really hurt when people leave them behind. They're just mad. And that's it. What a heartless person. Anyway, since we got a yes and answer, we will tackle on about your future spouse, number 5 this time. Okay? Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know who is the future spouse of number 5. Please, thank you. No need to worry, the angels say, have faith. Because I feel like for some of you really worried on leaving this connection that you currently have right now. Trust in, the plan of God for you. Number 5. And my head really hurts a lot. So you really will think about it. The angels say whomever that you will marry, this is someone who's a thinker. And this person is very mature. This is somebody who's not a gambler. This person will think first before making a move. And I feel like this person is highly logical, very intelligent, but not prideful, the angels say. So we got this one. So this person is an honest person. That's what you need to know. And with this queen in reverse and this one, so I'm sensing as well with your future spouse. They don't have a person right now. They are single. I feel like they are weak. What do you mean by weak, angels? Okay, so meaning they're not that dominant, to be honest with you. And I feel like with this one in reverse, they could be not that spiritual, to be honest with you, but I feel like they are a good person. Maybe they are not understanding about religion itself. That's why they rather not to believe in. Maybe they believe in God, but they're not that religious. You get what I mean? So they don't have a person right now if you're asking if they are in a connection or not. I feel like it's more on you who's in a relationship. This person isn't. Okay? Because first of all, this is your person. Very logical person. Okay, we'll think first before going after a person. Very practical, very wise. So that's why whomever this is, they kind of hard to please, to be honest with you. Okay, and they're actually watchful whomever that they have their eyes on, and if ever they see something that's negative with whomever that they see, they will reject, you know. So that is your future spouse. Someone is very logical, very wise, but not that spiritual, okay? So with regards to the Queen in reverse, I feel like this is not a prideful person. This is really a humble person, even if he or she is very smart. They could do good at work, the angels say to me. And the angels say some of you do have a backstabber friend, so make sure you're not posting about this person. Okay? If ever this person will come to your life. That's it, Daisy. So anyway, thank you for being here, number 5. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 6, which is the bronze crown ring, here is your reading. So let's see. Will you get married, number 6? I feel like you do have a deep crush on somebody. But let's see what we have here. So the angels asked me to cleanse my room first. So I'll just go ahead and cleanse my room first. Alright, so I was able to cleanse the room. So let's see what we have here. If majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes. If majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So may be able to know if number 6 will get married. I feel like you will marry someone else, number 6, and not the one that you're eyeing on. And I feel like that will be your ultimate partner. But I really feel sadness here. Because you really like somebody, but it's not the one. Okay? Oh, this is actually all upright. My gosh. So, should I read or should I count? So they asked me to read. So I will not say if it's a yes or a no yet, but we will clarify to gain more information. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards, so may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Just help us clarify so may be able to understand. Thank you. I feel like my teeth ache. And my head hurts as well. I wonder why. Interesting. And suddenly my nose is itchy. Weird. Another? Maybe some of you, okay, do have health issues that you need to care about. And that can be the reason why you have to actually retreat from whomever that you're dealing with, number 6. Or can be you guys are in separation because of the reason that there are health issues. So I feel like your partner live a distance from you, the angels say to me. And I feel like you've been brainwashed to the truth because you got it, there's a lie here. Okay, and the divine actually could be wishing to for a person or for a lover, but it's not being granted to you by God, because I feel like you really live in La La Land and you don't know whomever this person is. I feel like the one that's really meant for you is somebody that's really attractive, okay, very caring person. I feel like a man of honor, the angels say, if it's a masculine. And I feel this with regards to this card here. So I think that you're manifesting somebody that is really your crush, but yet as I told you, you will have somebody new. Because you live in La La Land, that's why you're too focused on the wrong person. And whomever that is, that's actually the one. This person will come back to your life, as you can see here. I feel like you guys will have a separation moment, maybe because of the reason of the health issue. That's the reason why I kind of sense a lot of, hurt. Like my nose is itchy, my head is hurting, I also have a toothache, okay? That's what I sensed earlier on. So I don't know who is sick. I don't know if it's you or the other person. But yet, of course, while you are single, I think that you really have to focus on your work. Because I feel like you do have a lot of opportunities out there. I feel like you will not have only one but two jobs. Maybe it's part-time job or can be a business as well. And I feel like you will also forget about your crush and you finding a lover. So I feel like you will have a year or some time when you will be single here. As you can see, you're not really looking for love life and you're not even looking for your crush because you're so busy at work. And 6 is about soulmates, the angels say to me. And I feel here as well, like whomever that you will, I feel like you will really date somebody. As you can see, you will really date. And I feel like that person that you will date, I think that there will be really a separation between the both of you because of the reason that there could be money issues here that he needs to resolve, or can be conflict, can be inheritance. Okay, and I feel like you will saw that this person is not really interested in you. But I really feel here as well, like when this person came to your life, they don't actually have money. That's what you need to know. Okay, they don't financially stable because I feel they could be jobless for some of them. And I feel like because they meet you, because you have a lot going on, you have a job, you have a business and everything. And I think that they actually got inspired, motivated to actually balance their career, their life. And I feel like you could have assumed like they're not interested in you because of the reason that they walk away from you. You guys got separated. And let's see what else. So one day you will have a message from them. The angels say, I feel like this is really someone new, not someone that you're really eyeing on. Okay, and let's see. So I feel like someone new, yes, that, will date you and then you guys will be in separation. Because this person needs to fix their life and then this person will come back again. And when they come back, wow, you see this, so they will be someone that is actually in a balanced situation with you. Like you have the money and this person too. Okay, like you guys are resonating with each other. And with the Chariot, I feel this person will not leave you anymore. I feel like in the past they do leave you to balance their money. And I'm sensing here as well, like once they come back to you, they will not be the same person. Okay? So the angels are telling me that somebody in your life can be really trying the best that they can to destroy your connection. So make sure, guys, that you are actually listening to your heart, to your intuition, because I am sensing here as well, like what they call this. I really feel like I can't hardly speak. Maybe because you're being called on not to tell anyone about this person that you're dealing with, because there's somebody else that's really deceitful here, that really trying to brainwash you not to choose your person, really messing up with your connections so you won't be successful. But in the end of the day, you will marry whomever is really meant for you. Number 6, okay? So that person will not leave you again. to be honest. And can be this is also the reason why you do have problems with regards to, let's say, money in the past. Maybe whomever this is somebody who cursed you. So some of you, maybe you got sick because somebody is cursing you. So make sure you're cleansing yourself. And suddenly my head hurts with regards to whomever this is. Regards to some nasty energy. So make sure you're not posting anything in your social media. Now that you know that there's somebody that's really a backstabber person in your life, okay? So anyway, let's see what else we have here with your stones. I'm sensing the song Sleeping Child by Michael Learns to Rock. Anyway, so I'm going to write it later, okay? Let's just tackle on with your stones, so I may not get confused. So anyway, with regards to your stones, we got the book. So whomever your future spouse is, this person loves to read. This person can be very intellectual, very wise. And look at this one. So as I told you, someone's trying to brainwash you, control you, manipulate your connection so that it will be destroyed. Okay, so this person is really deceitful, as you can see here. Okay, and the next one that we have is 4. So this with regards to stability. So they want you to actually focus on your money making and make the right decisions. So we got the wise. So whenever that your future spouse is, this person is wise. And this person find you attractive and interesting. I think that this person keeps your photos. So this person could have a crush on you. So we got creative. So this person could be creative. So we also got heartbreak here. So somebody really tried to break your connection. So make sure you're not posting, so that whomever that nasty person is, that person will not actually manifest negativity in your connection. Okay. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. So since you will get married, you will see who is your future spouse, number 6. Angels and guides. Some of you, this could be about your old crush before that you're eyeing on, and then suddenly you have a new person, okay? That actually admit their feelings to you. Let's see what we have here. I don't feel like your crush will admit their feelings, but there is somebody else that will admit, okay? That you will date. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so we may be able to know who is the future spouse of number 6. Thank you. I feel like you manifested this person because you've been through a lot in your life, and I feel like that is actually the price of heaven for you. Maybe you have been a good person. Okay. So I almost forgot the sleeping child again. I'll just read this first, okay? Please remind me, angels, okay? So, whoever this person was, that is your future spouse, this is somebody who's really independent, and this person has a wild imagination. I feel like kinda likes to try and survive with this one. Can be this person likes the universe or what is up there. And whomever they are, I feel here as well, like, they could be struggling with regards to connection because of the reason that they encounter a person that used them for money purpose. And yeah, some of them, they could be an artist, they could be, I feel like a light worker too, to be honest with you. I feel like they're not really great with regards to, let's say, teaching others. Okay, they could have issues with regards to their throat chakra. That's why if ever they will have a job, it's not actually connected towards speaking. Okay. Anyway, whomever they are, they could be somebody who is actually wearing a facade. Like maybe they use fake accounts, fake IDs. They could be not on themselves because of the reason that they have been hurt in the past, and they don't like people gossiping about them. They're not gossipers themselves. That's what you need to know. And whomever they are, they got really heartbroken before, and as I told you, someone used them for money. And I feel like, this person will be attracted to you. That will definitely force them to open up their heart for you. Okay, so be gentle with them. The angels say to me they need healing work to do, and I feel like you will trigger them to change or to open up their heart once again. Now anyway, since I sense a song, so I will just write down the song because I might forget again. Alright, so here you go with the song. So we got Sleeping Child by Michael Learns to Rock, and it says here, if all the people around the world, they had a mind like yours, we have no fighting and no wars, there will be lasting peace on earth. You've built your own paradise. Sorry, I can hardly understand my reading. So, I feel here, guys, that you are an independent person. That's why, the one that's really meant for you is also someone that's independent like you. Okay? I feel like you will be happy once that you met the one for you, honestly. And I feel like you will find this person really attractive as well. Now, anyway, let's see. What's the karma of that person who has been cursing you or backstabbing you? Number 6. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know what's the karma of this person that has been messing up with number 6. Thank you. I'm sensing the term breakup makeup story, so maybe this person will be with someone new or someone else, and that connection is not good. And suddenly my teeth ache. A lot of teeth ache. Really. So this person will definitely be the one who will get sick as well. Because I feel like this person could be cursing you with sickness as well. Okay, so the karma that this person will have is definitely this person cannot break your connection that you have with your person. Okay, and this person will definitely be in this way wherein they don't know the truth. They can actually see the reality. This person live in la la land. This person will receive the consequences of the action. Like people that they will date, people that they will encounter are all liars. Okay, and I feel like they're really undecisive, as you can see here as well. Okay, and they could have assumed like people around them are not going to actually be deceitful towards them, but to be honest, they are attracting people that are like them, and they will be left out in the cold, as you can see here. It's part of their karma. And I'm sensing here as well, like they could have a lot of money, but they're not really satisfied and happy with their life, as you can see. And I feel like all that they did is actually to waste their money. Okay, because that's the thing that they have. And let's check what else we have here. So this is in reverse. So I feel like for some of them, they will actually have a baby with somebody else. But I don't feel like that is really what their type, because they turned their back against this person. If ever this is a girl, yes, I will get pregnant, but yet the one that impregnated them don't really care about them. Maybe this person will leave them secretly. Okay, if ever this is a guy that you're asking about, I think that they will have a baby with somebody else, but that person doesn't want to actually be with them. Okay, so I feel like they will be forced on to focus on their work because they keep on focusing too much on you and your connection. So yeah, they will be forced on to focus on their life rather than on yours. That's it, easy. So anyway, I hope that they find you attractive. The angels say from whoever's your future spouse is. Okay, not really we have this. Okay, anyway, is there anything else? That's it, Daisy. So anyway, thank you for being here, number 6, and I hope that this reading may give you some insights, and to you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 7, which is the heart crown ring, here is your reading. So, let's see. Will you get married, number 7? So if majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you will get married. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know if you will get, if number 7 will get married. Suddenly I lost for words when I feel like somebody do want to apologize to you, number 7, for breaking your heart. And I feel sadness here when I suddenly say that. Yeah, you have a harsh past with somebody. Karma hit this person hard. And this person really regrets it. They are now being cheated on, lied to by somebody else. I feel like by their sexual partner. And I feel like they're not really stopping on being like that. I feel like they're being harassed by their partner as well. I don't know why they gave you these messages. But let's see. Should I count or should I read? Okay. So they asked me to count. So how many are upright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 upright. And how many are reversed? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 in reverse. So majority is an upright. So we got a yes and answer. And I was so amazed, like you have double 7. Okay, 7 upright and number 7. 7 is a lucky number. Okay, but let's see why. We got a yes. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so may be able to understand. I feel like you've been a lot of in traumatic experience with regards to your ex. Maybe your ex really broke your heart a lot to the point that you don't want to date again. And I feel like whomever break your heart, this is someone that's a player type, and this person didn't see your words. They could have betrayed you for somebody new. Don't give up on your love, guys. Remember that you got a yes and answer. Like you will be with somebody else, okay? I feel like it's someone new, not this person who broke your heart, even though they want to apologize to you, okay? So yeah, there's really definitely a past person here that you broke up with, and that really needs to be released off your system. Like, avoid being clingy towards the past. You need to heal from that so that you will definitely have a yes as an answer. Because I feel like because you've been heartbroken, you're really close off with regards to, let's say, love. That's what happened here. Like you're not interested, you're not in love with anyone else. And I feel like because of the reason that you really is afraid of the misfortune with regards to love life. You're afraid that the past may repeat again, like you live in the past. You have this, I feel like denying vibe. So you will be single and you will have this money abundance, as we can see. And I feel like you will be very independent. And I feel like somebody's really attracted to you, number 7 here. While you are single and you have the money. And I feel like you're too focused on your work. And the divine is actually trying to tell you that you really need to release yourself from the traumatic past because it's already been over. I feel like whomever is your past person, that person definitely used you for money. Okay, and I feel like you're very attractive, to be honest with you. But yet, I feel like a lot of people likes you. But what's happening here is that because of your trauma, because you're afraid to love, you're actually cutting off, suitors in your life. So that's why maybe you could be questioning, why is it I got a yes even though I don't like to love again? Because of the reason that you will be healed. Number 7, like there's divine intervention. And remember that 7 is about divine intervention. So that's what's going to happen here. Like the divine will force you to heal. That's the reason why you felt drawn to your past, because you really need to heal that pain in your heart here. And you also have to realize that you're not really happy being on your own, that you're really longing for somebody to be there for you, to care for you as well. And the next thing that we have is this one. So I feel like as well that you're really afraid of getting betrayed, getting hurt. So you're not into passion thing even with regards to love life. So you're really focused on work, as you can see here. But I feel like there is a point in your life where you are sad and lonely because you do have a job. That's the thing that you're grateful about, but you feel like you're kind of like empty within. And that's why you force yourself to release yourself from this toxicity of the past here. I feel like for some of you do have anger with regards to whomever broke your heart or what happened in the past here. So the angels say to me, some of you, okay, it can be a yes or a no, guys, because I feel like for some of you really refuse to change. You really want to be just single. Okay, I feel like for some of you it could be a single mother or father even, and I feel like you don't really want to get involved. But you're a loving person, as you can see here. Okay, like you really don't deserve someone whom is you like your ex. And I feel like as you are trying to mind your own business, as you can see here, I'm sensing like you're really close off with your heart. That is when I feel like a new person will come in. So yes, there is a new person that's going to come in. But I feel here as well like you may actually lie that you have somebody else. I feel like you're not going to follow your intuition. You will deny this person because of the reason that you don't want to get hurt anymore. I feel like for some of you may even shout at whomever that person is, or you could be saying mean things about them because you're denying them. You don't want to date them. I feel like this is how you are, like you're standing in your power. I feel like really heaviness in my eyes. So this person will really trigger you to heal your past, so you may actually accept them, whomever is your future spouse is, okay? And I really feel with this 8 of Cups here, so yeah, you really have to leave your past behind. Because I feel like that your future spouse is somebody that's really is destined to happen, that you will meet this person. Okay, like God gave you a chance to actually find true love, and I feel like this is a person that's actually a giving person. They say someone who's standing in their power in terms of work. This person could be a light worker as well, can be a good leader too. Anyway, let's see what else we have here with the stones. Neither they tell me. So one more detail. So some of you never broke your heart, can be your twin flame or somebody that you really is in love with, okay? Now let's check. So yeah, you're actually divinely guided to heal from your past. And we also got peace, so I feel like you will be single for a long period of time so that you will have a peaceful life because you don't like to be in any disruptive connections. I feel like for some of you will be a star, you will be popular here. I feel like also the person that you will be involved with will be popular too. So we got a 6, so whomever will be your spouse, this is a soulmate, okay? And you got 2, so yes, you will be in partnership with this person if you listen, if you open up your heart. So they will give you a yes if you open up your heart to love, okay? Anyway, let's see. Who is your future spouse? Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know who is the future spouse of those who chose number 7. I'm sensing the song Give Me Your Forever. So I will just write the song after I explain these cards, alright? So anyway, this is about your future spouse. So this is a person that's actually a giving one, somebody who's I feel like this is submissive. This is a person that knows how to treat people well. They are somebody who's actually caring vibe here, and they will actually teach you to open up your heart for them. And I feel like you will realize that you will need a person that will take good care of you. I feel like you will find this person when you're already been old and you're not that attractive anymore because of your old age. But yet, I feel this is a person that is younger than you are if you're a masculine here. Okay. And let's see what we have here. So whoever is your future spouse, this is somebody who's actually have an angelic vibe, and they could be very classy, they could be rich. And with this one, so they are not somebody whom is actually spying on others as well. So with the mentor here and this one, so I think that you guys are very opposite of each other. You don't see even yourself as a light worker, honestly speaking. And with regards to the mentor being in reverse, so this is a person that's actually can be younger than you are, honestly. Okay, there could be an age gap, but I don't feel like it will really affect your connection. And I feel here as well like you really need to open up your heart towards love again. And with regards to this one in reverse, so I feel like you guys may not have a child together because of the reason that you could be already old when you dealt with them. Like you can't produce anymore, or there's problem with regards to the health already. But I feel like your person will still like you despite of you guys not having any kids. But I feel like it's really destined to happen that you will have a person in your life. You really deserve love. You deserve to be happy, the angels say. So I'll just write the song that I sent earlier on. Alright, so I was able to write your song, and this is Give Me Your Forever by Zack, Tabudlo. And it says here, I never knew it would be possible to be with me. Do you remember when we were young, you always with your friends wanted to grab your hand and run away from them? I want you to know I love you the most. So I feel for some of you this could also be a message from your toxic ex, they say, or somebody who broke your heart. Like, they remember when you guys are young and this person managed to actually date you or be with you. And I feel like this person's really regretful of breaking your heart. I feel like you're still mad at them. I think that they are still realizing the reality about you. Like they just see your words when you're gone, and I feel like sooner or later they might apologize to you, and you have to be ready for that. You have to actually heal your heart. Anyway, since somebody broke your heart or do something nasty to you, let's see what's their karma for doing this thing to you. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know what's the karma of the person of number 7 for, I feel like, for breaking up with them or hurting them. I feel like whomever this person was, number 7, they do have an evil entity within, and they asked me to cleanse my room. So I'll just cleanse the room. Maybe their energy is really toxic. That's why the angels asked me to cleanse. So I feel like you will find a good match in the future. Somebody that resonates with you a lot, okay? So the karma that they will have is that they cannot run away from the lie that they cause. So I feel like by them lying, that will actually put them to actually troubles or disaster in their life. There could be a court case filed against them, and they could be fired at work because of a lie as well, as you can see. And I feel like they have to see you happy with somebody else. I feel like you will also have a kid with your person, okay, the one that you will get married, and there will be changes here. And look at this one. So I feel like your life will be at peace. You will be married with somebody else. While them, on the other hand, I feel here that they will actually got betrayed, the angels say, by their partner. Like the way that they betray you, like their partner will just leave them and they don't have the money. So maybe this person used you for money and then leave you. Okay, so they will also experience that. And when they experience this, that is when they realize that, they did this also to you. Like they got their karma. So that's why they don't want to apologize. If ever they will apologize to you, it just means that karma already hit them and they come to realization that, they have been hit by karma. That's it, they say. So I hope that this reading may give you some insight. Number 7, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 8, which is the double layer gold ring, here is your reading. So let's see, will you get married? Number 8. So anyway, I sense this song before I begin your reading, so I will just go ahead and read that later on. Alright? Anyway, let's begin on with your reading. So if majority of the cards are in upright, it means yes, you will get married. I feel like with somebody else. But if majority of the cards are in reverse, it means no. So let's see. I feel like you're destined to choose the right person for you, the angels say. Maybe you do have a lot of suitors and that's why you're confused. Maybe that's why you're here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know if number 8 will get married. Another, they tell me. I feel like somebody's really attracted towards you. But there's also a person that's in love with you and is devastated because you're not going to choose them. I feel like one of your suitors is not a good person, so you really have to be careful with regards to choosing a partner and make sure that you're choosing a person that has a good attitude. Okay? That's what I feel like. And I feel like if ever you can make up your mind, you have to retreat from the situation. Anyway, I feel like for some of you, you will have a sexual partner in the beginning and you will also have another, what they call this, another option. That's why you're so confused and conflicted here. And now, should I count or should I read? So they asked me to count how many are reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 reverse. How many are upright? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so majority is in upright. So it's a yes, you will get married. Number 8, and someday, they say. So it just means that it could be in the future and not yet near future. Okay? But we will see, we will clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so may be able to understand. Thank you. I feel like you experienced an evil partner in the past, and I feel like God is really granting your wishes in the future, they say to me. And during this year, maybe the day that you're watching this, you're not yet there in terms of your career. And the angels are telling me, don't give up your hope. You know, God has a plan for you. There will be miracles that will happen to your life. And actually, my hair stands up. So, definitely a lot of guides are actually watching over you. Like you're divinely guided. Oh my gosh. I don't want to show. I feel like you have a backstabber friend, so you really have to be careful with regards to your friends. Mind as well not to tell everyone about your relationship. Just keep it to yourself, okay? So anyway, we got a yes and answer, and let's see why. So, I feel, guys, that you will be single, not for the rest of your life, but I really feel like you're more on with regards to the career, because I feel like you are someone who has gone through a lot in your life, and you're really required to take some time to rest with regards to relationship, okay? I feel like it will take some time before you get married again. For some of you, this may be your second marriage, or your last marriage, that can be as well. Because I feel here that there is a failure in the connection with this one. I feel like during those period you are the submissive in the connection, and the one that you dated is somebody that I feel like is not giving you what you deserve. I feel like you really deserve to be happy, number 8. So anyway, the good news for you is that things will shift, okay, with this death card being here. So there will be changes. I feel like those people that doesn't resonate with you will be taken away from you. And because of that, there will be changes. And I feel like that's the reason why you will get married again. Okay, for some of you, or you will get married after you dealt with these people, after it changed, okay? So I feel like this person will completely change your destiny, because I feel here as well like there's also a problem with regards to money. I feel like could be you're dealing with people that are actually draining you financially or mentally even, and I feel like whomever your future spouse, that person will totally break this away from you. Okay, anyway, let's see what else we have here. With regards to this one, I am sensing like your person will accept you even if you don't have much of a money. I think that your person is open-hearted, to be honest with you. This is not in a defensive mode wherein he or she will not accept you in their heart. This could be a very influential person, the angels say. And I feel like with regards to your past people, I feel like you really need to release them, because they are the reason why you do have money issues or certain disorders, the angels say. I feel like for some of you, really upset with your ex. Until now, I sense that anger inside of you, so really need to heal from it, okay? Because it's really affecting your reading, because the energy of your ex still here. So let's check what else we have here. So yeah, there is peace. So with regards to your ex, okay, there will be peaceful resolution, and I don't see that your ex will come back to you and marry you one day, but I feel like you will retreat from the situation. You will actually focus on your work, on your career. I feel like whomever your future spouse is, this is somebody that you used to know before. Okay, you met already, to be honest with you, and you will meet again in the future. Maybe next time this person will date you, okay? That can be. Some of you, this person could live a distance from you, and with this one as well. So yeah, somebody really need to, the angels say, let go of someone, as you can see here, like someone who betrayed you. And I really sense that my teeth is aching with this one. So it just means that this person could be somebody that's really cursing you or doing something nasty with regards to your health. I feel like with this one, I don't know why, but I sense health. Okay, I feel like you need to be careful on what you eat, because maybe whomever that person was, this person can be poisoning you. and with this temperance in reverse. So I really feel here as well, for some of you will move right away with this person because of the reason like the divine is actually preventing you from getting hurt from whomever this person is. I feel this person is jealous of you. That's why he or she did what they did to you, okay? And look at this one. So I feel here as well like you're really confused with regards to your lovers, but the divine is actually giving you some signs whom is the rightful person for you so that you will not be undecisive. I feel like one of those people are definitely, some of you it could be your twin flame or can be your soulmate. I feel like for some of you to have dreams about this person. I can hardly express myself, so I feel like it's really forbidden for you to actually tell everyone about your connection, because especially if you're dealing with people that are jealous, that are negative, because look at you, okay? Maybe people are frustrated whenever they see you happy or fulfilling something. And I really see that this kind of people are actually unemotional fulfilled. That's why they are in this state of jealousy with regards to you. So anyway, I feel like for some of you, your ex may come back to you. Okay, for some of you guys, okay, only few of you. And I also says here that remember when I told you that you already know whom is your future spouse? And this person will come in. So I feel like this is also the thing here. Like they will come to realization about you. I feel like maybe in the past it could be someone whom didn't acknowledge you or didn't realize that they will fall in love with you. And then when they contemplated, that is when they will come back to you because they come to awakening process. Okay? So, I am sensing here guys that you will be single for some time because you really need to put your life in order, and maybe you're really wishing for a person, for a boyfriend or girlfriend, or to be married, but it's not going to be granted right away. That's what you need to know, because some of you really need to heal from something or mend things with regards to your past person. And with this Queen of Wands energy being here, so I feel like you will be independent. Again, as I told you, you could have a deceitful friend around, so make sure you're not actually, telling everyone what you have going on, because they may be putting negativity on whatever it is. So I feel like whomever is your future spouse, this is somebody, wow, King and Queen of Wands. My gosh, you guys are much together, to be honest with you. Okay, so whoever they are standing in their power. Okay, and this is somebody who manages. I feel like for some of you, they could have a business. Okay, or can be they are of a high position at work, or they do have a stable job. And this is a person and that's actually, I feel like wanting to reconcile with you for some of you, if you already know this person. But I feel like with regards to ex energy, I feel they are different from your ex. I think that you haven't actually, what do you call this, made this person as your boyfriend or girlfriend. And I feel like they will come back to you, and then they wanted to be your boyfriend or girlfriend this time, because I feel like in the past it could just be friends, colleagues, and that's it. Okay, and in the next part, you guys will be engaged, they say, or be in a relationship. But remember that you really have to release from somebody that is not actually good for you, that causes you money issues here. And with the judgment being in reverse here, so the angels say this may take some time, especially if you have to divorce somebody of the past, or there's a court case and so forth. But if ever you're really wishing to overcome this, I feel like it will be granted unto you, but on divine timing, they say. Because if ever you rush it, I think that with the judgment in reverse, it will just waste your time, your money, and your effort. Because I feel like you could be dealing with people that are really deceitful, that's hiding the truth here. And that's why you really have to follow. You have to be patient, angels say. You have to follow the guidance of angels to you. When will be the perfect time to actually deal with whatever cases it was, or even divorce for some of you. So for the last card, we have this one. So yes, I feel like you will be popular if ever you're on a spotlight. I feel like in the beginning part, you're not that popular, you're not that rich, but yet you will still have this 10 of Pentacles. And wow, this is actually nice. This is now in reverse. So I feel like the future, you will really have a money, okay? I feel like you do have a partner in the future. You will get married. And I feel like that your partner's obsessive towards you. They will have kids, they say. And you will work things out with regards to your money concerns. Because I feel like right now you do have issues with regards to money. Maybe because of the reason that you're dealing with people that's really draining you or cursing you with regards to money concerns. Now, anyway, let's see what else we have here with your stones. Another, they say. So I can really express in your reading. It just means that you're really blocked from talking to people about your relationship. So wow, this is actually nice. So open your heart to love, because I think, guys, that you have been hurt really drastically by your toxic ex. And the angels asked me to cleanse my room, so I will just go ahead and cleanse the room. Alright, so let's see what else we have here. Yes, you will get married, as you can see. And there's also a person that's like this. So the angels are still dealing with some people that are actually not healthy for your connection, and that's the reason why there will be separation from you and your future spouse. But you guys are divinely guided in this connection. So there's passion in your relationship. I feel like your person will like you passionately too. So yeah, divinely guided. Speaking of, okay, we got 7, so luck is on your side. And we got the 10. So it just means that there will be endings with regards to the person that can be breaking your heart or hurting you with Garza's spell work. So look at this one. So I feel like you will be shocked with regards to whomever this is that will come to you, because I feel like you will never expect that this person is in love with you or interested with you. This person will just pop out of nowhere, and you're not expecting about it. So whomever your future spouse is, he or she is loyal to you. So there's a lot of dog signs here. I forgot where I found it. Yeah, there's dogs here as well. So yeah, loyal person can be a dog person too. So we got this one. So yeah, there's somebody who's frustrated because you friend zoned them and you chose somebody else here. So you do have suitors. Okay, and maybe you're here, you're wondering who will you get married because you have suitors. But definitely the one that you will marry is someone that you're divinely guided to choose. Okay, anyway, let's see what else we have here. So this is your song, and the song is Keep Me Here Forever by Zack, Tabudlo, and it says here, I want you to know I love you the most. I'll always be there by your side, 'cause baby you're always on my mind. Just give me your forever. I want you to know that you'll be the one. I love you. That is so sweet, okay? Anyway, let's see who meets your future spouse. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards so may be able to know who is the future spouse of those who chose number 8. I feel like the spell work will backfire on whomever curses you, number 8. And I feel like you will continuously be an influential person. Some of you, this person could live in abroad. But I feel like in the beginning part, they might choose somebody else because of the reason that they're still finding themselves. Answer, they tell me. So, I feel like you're lucky in love life. A lot of people are in love with you or attracted with you. And I really feel like drained, really. So let's see who is your future spouse. I feel like your future spouse is into mystic things, okay? They could be somebody who maybe has a different religion from you or has different belief system. And we got this one. So this is a person that's actually, I feel like this person is fighting for justice. I really feel heaviness in my eyes, so maybe this person has cried. They really have this caring vibe towards the world. They have a good heart, the angels say to me. So I feel like the bad side of whomever this is, maybe they are bullies sometimes, okay? But in a cute way, the angels say to me. So whomever they are, they could be a leader. Maybe they are a boss of their company, or maybe they are a teacher or somebody in YouTube. That can be as well. So they are very spiritual, they say, but they could have different belief system from you. So we got the Knight in reverse. So I feel like in the beginning part, they will not choose you. They might choose somebody else, and that will totally break your heart. So I feel like in the past it could be heartbreakers even. So I feel like they are somebody who's really charming, and they could be poetic as well. And I feel here as well like they're hiding their feelings from you, and then that's the reason why you will be shocked when, you know, suddenly they pop out of nowhere and then you know, propose or whatever. And so this is a person with this father in reverse. I feel like they are not a good person as a father. Could be in the past energy. I feel like they need some healing work to do with regards to childhood issues, so that they will be a good father. Because if ever they didn't actually heal this one, they will not be a good parent. Okay, they might actually mistreat their kid. They might treat their kid like the way that they experience with regards to their elders. So yeah, they need healing work to do. And my head suddenly hurt with this one. So I think this person could be thinking a lot, and some of them, they really need a therapy to cool them, to chill out, okay? Because they could be a warrior as well. So whomever they are, I feel like if ever they do have a job, that's the job that's really meant for them and resonating. And I feel this is somebody who always seeks to learn more. I feel like they like their life, like they're learning a lot from it. And let's see what else we have here. So whomever they are, I do see here, guys, that I feel like you guys are not that friends before, maybe. Okay, maybe this is just an acquaintance, and you will never expect that this is the one for you because you're not seeing it coming. And with this child divine in reverse, so I really see here as well, like they could be dreaming about you, to be honest, and there are some addictions here or something that they need to get rid of before they go after you, because I feel like they do have child issues here. That's why I feel like there's really in separation, because I think that you're really meant to have a kid. And if ever they're like this, like they're not a good father yet, they don't know how to cooperate, they kind of have issues with regards to childhood issues, trauma, whatever, they will not be a good person, because they could be harsh with their words. With regards to the bully card, maybe with the bully card, they could be somebody that's really bloody honest. I can hardly speak in your reading, so definitely they do have a black throat chakra, maybe because they could be using their voice in a negative way, and they really need to learn how to actually be nice with regards to the way that they express. And whomever they are, they could be somebody who's famous or somebody in social media. They could have a following, to be honest with you. And I feel like with regards to money concerns, they're not that rich, to be honest. Okay, even if they have a good position at work. Yeah, look at that. they really have issues with regards to money, and they're not saying about it. They're actually hiding the fact that they have issues with regards to it. I know you're confused. Why is it in the reading? It shows me that we have the money and everything. But I really feel, guys, that you will have this once the spell work is, not there anymore. Because I see that somebody has been cursing you or has been, draining you financially. Okay, so I think that you really need to overcome that. You really have to resolve how to remove from the spell work that they put you through. And I feel like you really need to search on how to remove spell works was casted onto you, or ignore people that's actually using you for money, because that's also the reason why you have less. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. Let's see about the karma of that person that will definitely hurt you. So there's a lot of people that hurt you. That's what I feel like, number 8. But let's see what else we have here. Angels and guides, please provide guidance to the cards. So may be able to know. What's this? Okay, it's really stuck. Okay, so we may be able to know what's the karma of the person that hurt, number 8. So I'm sensing here, guys, that there is more than one person who curse you or tell lies and rumors about you. And make sure the angels say you're listening to God about what you need to do with regards to them. So the karma that they will have is that you will have justice here. If ever this is about an ex that you really need to resolve something from, like a case or divorce, you will get your divorce or you will win the case here. Okay, and one of their karma is that they will not be stable with regards to money. And I also sense this courage as well. So they're not happy with their life, and if ever they will have a partner, it's just for passion purpose. And then they're not going to be happy with their relationship, and the truth will be revealed here. There's a lot of one's energy here, so maybe this other person is actually someone that's attracted to you, but maybe they curse you because you didn't choose them, as you can see here. So the karma that they will have is that, people will not see them as an option, because people see them as someone that is a manipulative person and somebody that's not really a caring person here. And I feel like they will not have a baby, to be honest, as one of their karma. And look at that, they have to see you being popular, minding your business, and I feel like they have to see you like their spell work don't actually work on you. And I feel like with this one, so they will be pinned down by the divine, honestly speaking, like you're being protected from whomever this is. So the karma that they will have is that they will, I feel like heaviness in my eyes, so they will cry with regards to their emotions because no one likes them. And you're not even interested in them too, and they have to see you happy with somebody else. That's it, they say. So anyway, thank you for being here, number 8, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.